Hey, Glovelies, and welcome to Glove Actually. I'm Courtney.
I'm Hallie.
And I'm Melissa.
And this week on our inaugural episode, we had lots to talk about. And of course, if there's anything you guys want us to cover, be sure to leave it in the comments. So just to kind of get us started, we're still seeing fallout from all the shuffling with the trade deadline just having passed. So let's talk about it. How are you guys feeling now that a couple weeks have passed since trade deadline? People are starting to settle. What do you guys think?
It's been the longest 3 or 4 weeks of my life. I truly thought that this happened 2 months ago, and yet here we are, less than a month later.
I will say that might have been like the longest day of my life, waiting to see because you knew what was coming. As an Orioles fan, I was waiting to find out what was going to happen with O'Hearn. And that day, just waiting and seeing, Urias went the night before, then Kittredge in the morning, and then Cedric Mullins around like the 2 o'clock. And I knew it was coming. And then when they announced O'Hearn and Laureano at the same time,
I started
to cry.
Oh my God. So the night before when Urias was moved, Hallie was actually at my house. And I woke her up because I was crying. And then right after that, Kittredge got moved. And I was upset about that. Next day, Cedric Mullins gets moved. Cedric Mullins is Hallie's favorite. So that was already we were having a rough time. And then when O'Hearn and Laureano got moved, I was on the phone with my mom and the crash out was unprecedented. I was sobbing, but I was also sobbing watching the game the night before.
Because you knew it was coming. You didn't want it to come. I was really hoping something would happen and we would keep him and everything would be okay. Foolish girl. I totally got let down the next day.
I think it's most sad that all of the teams that received all of the good Orioles players that we love all have kind of dumb, ugly colors.
That is really true.
I think is most upsetting part.
That,
now they have to wear all these ugly colors when they could just be
Urias went to the Astros and they have blue and orange. Cedric went to the Mets, who are blue and orange, and then Ryan O'Hearn and Ramon Laureano went to San Diego, and they have
brown and yellow.
Yeah, the brown and yellow. I'm so sorry, San Diego. I love you. You have a very lovely fan base that I have had a great time chatting with thus far. But your traditional uniform colors are so horrible. The only one that I can stomach looking at is the City Connect.
See, I'm not even a fan of the City Connect. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm sorry.
I like it. I think it's fine.
I mean, it's unique. I'll say that. It's unique, but it's just, I don't know. I don't think he looks good in any of those colors. I was like, I even commented on one of the Padres posts, he looks better in orange. Send him back.
Yes, he looks better in black and orange, and we can all agree on that.
Yes.
I'm not a huge fan of the uniform varieties, so there's that. One thing I will say to San Diego's credit though is that they have an extremely loyal fan base. The Orioles fan base, yes, they are very loyal, and yes, they will chat you up about the O's, but the San Diego fan base, they are filling that stadium every game. And they will regularly sell out on a Monday night. When was the last time you saw Camden Yards sold out on a Monday night?
I have not. I think I went to a Tuesday night game at the beginning of the summer and it was dead. It was horrible. People weren't even cheering. It was actually crazy. Kind of sad. Yeah.
That's crazy. I was going to say some of the games that Hallie and I have been to at Steinbrenner Field have kind of been the same way. Like that Sunday game that we went to, there was nobody there.
That's awful.
Yeah. But again, they're even when we were going to the Trop, the games weren't always sold out.
That's very true.
I don't know what that says, but the Trop was usually fuller, but that was an indoor stadium with air conditioning. Whereas
Yes.
Steinbrenner, it's outdoor cooking in the sun.
Yeah, I was also so you can't even blame it on like the temporary stadium. That's a bummer. That's awful.
Yeah.
I mean, because of the failed sale of the Twins, like nobody is going to games at Target Field.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the other thing I do want to kind of talk about, the Orioles have kind of, padded the lineup recently. Obviously, one of the biggest stories within the last couple of weeks was they finally brought up Samuel Basallo, and now they've just extended him for 8 years for $67 million. So
That's money, oh my god! But also, like, get your bag.
However, this has now led to literally so many rumors that Adley Rutschman is going to be moved in the offseason. And I don't like that rumor because it's insane to think about the Baltimore Orioles without Adley Rutschman, Gunnar Henderson, Jackson Holiday, Colton Cowser. Like, yeah. And you know what, and Cedric Mullins, because Cedric Mullins had the longest tenure on the Orioles, and it's so frustrating that it just my heart broke when that team got ripped up, just because they all seem like such nice guys, and they all just really like each other, and they have a good team dynamic. So why wouldn't you want to preserve that?
Yes.
And just kind of make sure that you're taking care of one of the better clubhouses to be a part of. I don't know.
Nope, I agree.
I think there's a better way to try to introduce and bring up more people and get more prospects. There's a better way to do it without having to completely, like you said, shred the lineup.
Well, our farm system is padded now.
Oh, it's padded now for sure.
Yeah.
But the whole rumor with Adley, I don't know. I made a post the other day and I was like, keep your grubby paws off my Adley Rutschman. No one can have him. He belongs to the Orioles. Like, I was devastated when O'Hearn got traded. I don't even know what I'll do if Adley got traded. I have no idea. I have 3 jerseys. I have Gunnar, I have Adley, and I have O'Hearn. You already O'Hearn jersey. Don't get rid of my Adley jersey.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So now that we've kind of, talked through a little bit of that, I will say when they brought up Samuel Basallo, that is the 7th catcher the Orioles have brought up this year and added to the roster. So they have now broken the franchise record. I don't know if it's a franchise record or a league record, but the previous record was 6, and they just tied when they signed Alex Jackson. So fun fact. All right, so let's move on and let's talk about our Pookies of the week. So Hallie, start us off. Who is your Pookie of the week?
My Pookie of the week is Chochi, the newest mascot for the Tampa Bay Rays. She is a pink axolotl and absolutely adorable, and I'm so excited to see her the lovely, lovely existence that and joy she will bring to the team.
Love the representation for a female mascot too. We gotta love that.
Yes, because the Rays only have 3 mascots and they're all boys.
It was about time that we got some girly action in there. Melissa, who is your Pookie of the week?
All right, since we were just talking about him, I'm going to make mine Adley Rutschman. Adley, I know you're out there and you're injured. I want you to know I miss you. I want you to come back to the team as soon as possible. And if they trade you, I will lose my ever-loving mind.
Okay, so this week, my Pookie Supreme is going to be my number 1 fave. Everybody knows my number 1 fave is Ryan O'Hearn, traded at the deadline from the Orioles to the Padres. He has been killing it since he's been with the Padres. He's hit a few more home runs. I think he's at 16, and he's been throwing up really great stats, and he's been a pretty solid contributor. We love Ryan O'Hearn.
Yes,
all right, lovelies. We want to hear from you. Who is your Pookie of the week this week? Let us know in the comments. And be sure to tag your Pookies of the week in the comments too, if you're able to. All right. So what we hope to do in the coming weeks is to feature other creators from the baseball community. So if there is someone that you would like to see featured on our podcast, be sure to send us their information so we can get in touch with them. Or if you would like to partner with us and be featured on our podcast, be sure to reach out. So if it's okay with you guys, I'm going to rapid fire quiz you. Is that okay?
Yes, love it.
Okay, amazing. Hallie, I'm going to quiz you. Hallie, you quiz Melissa, and then Melissa, I'll let you quiz me. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, amazing. Okay, Hallie, you're going first.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Favorite sport?
Right now it's baseball.
Favorite sports team?
The St. Paul Saints.
Favorite athlete?
Coco Gauff.
Favorite athlete of all time?
Serena Williams.
Favorite color?
Pink, but also maybe lavender.
How do you take your coffee?
I don't.
Favorite movie?
Wizard of Oz.
Comfort TV show?
Law and Order SVU.
Your favorite sports memory?
When I was little, I went to my sister's tennis match, and she got really mad at my mom because our mom let me drink out of my sister's water bottle, and I backwashed all of my goldfish into it.
That's so specific. I backwashed all my goldfish into it.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? I learned backwash is gross that day.
Period. All right, Melissa.
All right.
Are you ready? Hallie, are you ready?
I'm stressed. I'm sweating a little bit, but yeah, it's okay. Okay.
All right. Let's hit it. What is your favorite sport?
Baseball.
And your favorite team?
Baltimore Orioles, baby.
And your favorite athlete currently?
Ryan O'Hearn.
And favorite of all time?
Chris Cooley from the Washington Redskins when they were still the Redskins.
Color?
Oh, purple.
How do you take your coffee?
With a lot of cream, way too much cream.
And a favorite movie?
All time, Gone with the Wind. Yep.
And your comfort TV show?
Okay, guys, this is gonna show my age a little bit, but it's Dallas, the original Dallas.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know who shot JR.
And a favorite sports memory?
Okay, I'm gonna go with earlier this year, we were at an O's game and we have made friends with one of the ushers. Got us upgraded to sit in the very, very front row and we could see like right into the dugout. It was amazing. Could see all the players right up front. We could see them coming in after they came in off the field, cheer for them right there. It was awesome.
So fun.
All right, Courtney, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, favorite sport?
Baseball.
Favorite sports team?
Baltimore Orioles.
Favorite athlete currently?
Ryan O'Hearn.
Favorite athlete of all time?
Oh, okay. This is crazy. I'm going to say Ryan O'Hearn again, although there are so many amazing players that have graced the Baltimore Orioles. And I am also a huge Baltimore Ravens fan. And there's a lot of great legacy players on the Ravens, but Ryan O'Hearn is my number one.
I love it. I'm here for that. Favorite color?
Pink.
How do you take your coffee?
Again, lots of cream. And with some kind of caramel.
Favorite movie?
The Wizard of Oz.
Comfort TV show?
The Office, but also right now my hyperfixation is The Summer I Turned Pretty.
And then favorite sports memory?
Well, my most recent one was getting to go to the Tampa series, O's Rays series in Tampa this past July. I got to go with my dad and Hallie was there too. And I've made friends with Rob Long from Masson and Anthony Sanders, the first base coach. And I would take friendship bracelets and I would give them to give to the guys in the dugout. And he would give me foul balls in exchange. But my other favorite is last year, I went to my first postseason game at Camden Yards with my dad. And it was the last game of the season. So it was when they lost in the wild card round.
So great, but also such a bummer.
Big bummer, but it was a big experience for my dad. It was his last game at Camden Yards before he moved out of state. So he has said multiple times, he's like, I don't think I'm going to be able to go back. So while we were at the game, he had the unmitigated audacity to just like stop in the middle of us, like eating a hot dog and drinking a beer. And he was like, this is a really special thing that you did for me. And I'm like, Dad, like, stop. I'm going to cry into my Nathan's hot dog and my delicious Martin's potato roll.
No crying in baseball.
All right, moving on, Glovelies. Let's dive right into our very first top 5. So this week we are going to break down our top 5 favorite ballpark foods. So I don't know about you guys, but I tried to keep it limited to classic snacks that are available kind of like pretty much at any ballpark, just to keep it more general. So I'm going to hit you guys with my number 5. It's peanuts and Cracker Jacks. And let me tell you why. I'm not a peanuts and Cracker Jacks girl. You will never, ever see me eat a peanut or a Cracker Jack, but I had to put them on the list solely for the fact that they are included in the lyrics for Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Yeah. My number 5 is a pop in a souvenir cup. It has to be a souvenir cup. Otherwise, it doesn't taste as good, especially if it's a Coke product. MLB stadiums, please stop serving Pepsi. Thank you.
Usually when Hallie and I go to the games, we'll enjoy a cherry cola, and cherry Coke is far superior to cherry Pepsi.
Oh, 100%.
So, yeah.
Coke is superior to Pepsi.
Please take notes.
Yes. I love it. All right. My 5 is going to be the soft pretzel. My 5 is a soft pretzel. Not something I get very often, but it is my number 5.
Do you put anything on it? Do you put like mustard or anything?
No. I'm so boring, right? I mean, I guess, I could probably do like the cheese, but yeah. Oh, and they do sometimes they have the cinnamon pretzels. Those are pretty good.
So good.
But yeah, that would definitely be my number 5.
Well, that's actually my number 4. My number 4 is the soft pretzel, but it has to be emphasis on the soft. If there's a crunch when I bite into it, that is not a soft pretzel. Do not hand me a not soft pretzel.
It needs to be really salty too. Don't give me a pretzel that doesn't have a lot of salt on it, because that's crap.
Don't hand me a naked, hard, soft pretzel.
If I can have cheese with mine, I'll make it work.
I feel like the cheese would make up for the lack of salt, but the cheese won't make up for the texture.
If you let it soak.
Let your soft pretzel soak in cheese.
Yeah, it'll soften.
I don't have time for that. There's a lot that I want to see and do in this world, and it does not involve soaking a soft pretzel in cheese.
I will say, too, having just been to a game this weekend and holding a tray of snacks at a crucial point of a game when a home run happened, holding a tray or holding anything that you have to, keep track of when you want to stand up and cheer is BS. I think that's like the most humiliating experience I can possibly imagine, is holding a tray full of food and drink when I want to stand up and cheer. Yes. Like everyone else is standing around you and you're like, I can't stand up right now. I do care. I am excited, but I cannot
stand up fast enough, and then it just looks like you're doing it performatively. Somebody else do their number 4.
My number 4 is a very special memory. When I turned 21, there was the summer I turned 21, CHS Field, the home stadium for the St. Paul Saints, had a special local vendor serving a alcoholic malt. It was made with beer and also liquor. Groundbreaking little treat. Had never heard of such a thing. And then a couple years later, the beverage was then available at Epcot. And one thing Courtney knows about me is I think Minnesota is actually where all of the trendy foods start. And if you can find it at a ballpark, if you can find it at the Minnesota State Fair, you will find it at Epcot Food and Wine Festival in the next 5 years. That's a conspiracy theory. That's a legend. It's all alleged. That is not any inside info I have, but it is a trend that I see. And I think that line needs to be studied.
Now I'm curious and feel like I need to visit the Minnesota State Fair.
Yeah, everyone should. It's the best state fair in the country.
Love it.
What's your number 4?
Huh? Nachos. I will say the nachos.
Okay.
Yeah, with cheese. With cheese.
Yeah, that's a necessity.
Yeah, there's actually one, I can't remember which vendor it is, but there is a vendor at Orioles Park. They don't have just like the basic nachos and cheese either. It's got like some jalapenos and mix in there. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I prefer that one, but I'll take the regular nachos with cheese.
Okay. So my number 3 is soft serve ice cream, specifically vanilla chocolate swirl with chocolate jimmies. That is what I get every time I go anywhere where I can get soft serve ice cream. But Hallie and I have split many a soft serve ice cream at the ball game.
I'm gonna say that one's mine too. I have, like I said, I've got 2 kids, so the soft serve ice cream and the helmets is pretty much every single game. The number of helmets that I have is ridiculous. But yeah, definitely the soft serve ice cream, because I always end up eating whatever they can't finish.
Well, then you just don't have to buy one for yourself because you already have ice cream built in.
Oh, exactly.
That's the mom tax.
Oh yeah.
What about you, Hallie?
My number 3 is peanuts and Cracker Jacks, because I actually do really like peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I think they are a perfect little treat. I do wish that they came with a real prize and not like a little sticker or whatever. That's the real recession indicator.
Put real treasures back into Cracker Jacks. Okay, my number 2 is going to be kind of a piggyback on what some of you guys have already, like what you guys have already said. It's anything served in a souvenir helmet. It automatically takes it to the next level for me. So ice cream, nachos, chicken tenders, lobster bisque, serve it to me in a souvenir helmet and it automatically tastes better.
I'm curious, which stadium is given the lobster bisque, and is it Fenway? Is Fenway?
Probably Fenway. Let's be real.
It's gotta be a thing, right? I mean, that'd be amazing. I'm not gonna lie. So
yeah.
Hallie, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is soft serve in a little helmet with rainbow sprinkles.
Hell yeah.
I know that we've discussed the merits of soft serve at the game. I do believe in my heart and soul that me getting a soft serve ice cream during a game will cause my preferred team to win.
Yes. The soft serve ice cream helmet to the team you're cheering for winning pipeline needs to be studied.
But only if I am the one doing the eating. I don't know if it applies for everyone else.
Oh, I can tell you, it has not worked well for me this season. I'm the problem.
Well, I was going to say earlier this season, it's because you stopped using your Adley cup.
So that is my number 2. So my number 2 is a Coke in a souvenir cup. Like, nothing's better than a fountain soda in a souvenir cup. I hoard those cups seriously, like as if they were the only cups I had, and I use them as if I were in college, and these were the only cups that I had. So I have Adley, I have Colt and Kaiser, I have Cedric Mullins. I'll hold on to those forever. I've got the Oreo bird.
When Taylor Swift said lay the table with the fancy shit, she was talking about the Oreo souvenir cups.
100%. And I'm really mad at myself because I accidentally left my hot dog cup at the park this weekend. So I had one with like relish, mustard, and ketchup, and I forgot it. My son was not happy with me, actually. He's like, "You left the hot dog cup?"
So I'm going to move on to my number 1. Has everyone done their number 2? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So my number 1, it's got to be like the elite S tier ballpark food. It's a hot dog. If you're not eating a hot dog at the ballpark, literally, what are you doing?
I agree. I'm going to take it a little step further and make it Orioles themed. And I'm going to say, I appreciate the crab dog. I know you just said you don't like seafood, but I like the one with the crab dip on top of the hot dog.
Listen, I don't like seafood. Like, I will not pick a crab, but I will eat a crab cake and I will smash some crab dips. So I am all here for the Krabby Dog. I'm all about it.
I also love hot dogs the most. I think they are the best ballpark food. I do, however, have an honorable mention I would like to bring up.
Oh, please.
Any free food that you get because your team got the correct number of runs in the right inning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That is what Courtney knows this. Every game I go to, that is what I'm most excited for. I very much am a fan of seeing like some good ball be played. And that means the home team has to get some scores so I can get free shit on the way home from the game.
Thanks to the free Tijuana Flats tacos.
If it's more than just rolling up and presenting the ticket, I will not be indulging.
What do the Rays do? The Rays do curds in the third. So if the Rays score in the third inning, you get free cheese curds at Culver's.
And if there's any, if they get like a complete like strikeout, you get chips and tacos from Tijuana Flats.
Yes, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
My God, I love it. That is a great honorable mention.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. All right, Glovelies, before we wrap things up today, we are going to leave you with some recommended media for this week, brought to you by Melissa over at No Regrets Reader. Take it away, Melissa.
All right, guys. So I'm Melissa. I'm a No Regrets Reader. Why don't I have any regrets? Because I willingly exhaust myself every night in the pursuit of fictional excellence. And why am I here? I'm a connoisseur of the romance genre, including any trope you can imagine. So I've read tons of sports romance. I've read baseball, football, hockey, soccer, all sorts of random stuff. I've even read race car driving. So I've read quite the repertoire, and I'm here to bring you the best of the best and share my favorite sporty book boyfriends with you. So this week, my recommendation is a shameless plug for one of my favorite authors. Have you guys ever read Mariana Zapata?
I have not, no.
She's so good. She is like the queen of slow burns. Slow burns. But her stories are so good. It's so worth it to make for the slow burn because you don't get the spice until like the last.
The long makes it much better, I think.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And it's all about the journey to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And the eroticism in like a glance and like a glare. Oh, forget it. Like,
yes, I love it.
I love that. I'll eat it up.
You don't need a ton of spice to get to the best stuff. Like honestly, sometimes too much spice overwhelms the story. So you need to have the build up, the tension. Her bibliography covers a wide array of sports. She's got some that are football. She's got some she has an ice skating book. She has some baseball crossovers as well. And my favorite one that she wrote that is a baseball crossover is called Wait For It. Here's the setting. It's Austin, Texas. Diana finds herself suddenly the single parent of her nephews after her brother, who was a police officer, got killed in the line of duty. So as part of her whole new journey into parentdom, she moves into a new neighborhood. Enter Dallas. That's the MMC's name, not the city. He is her grumpy former motorcycle club member neighbor, and he lives right across the street. And they do not get along at all. She attempts to do neighborly things. Like one night, he actually gets jumped in the middle of the street. She tries to go and save him. And he kind of gives her this leave me alone, get off my lawn vibe in return. So anyways, she does not like him at all. And then imagine her surprise when she takes her oldest nephew to his first day of baseball practice, and the coach turns out to be, oh my God, Dallas. So you get a little forced proximity, you get some grumpy versus sunshine dynamic, and you got yourself a classic neighbors to lovers situation.
I love Grumpy Sunshine. Grumpy Sunshine, I'm all over that.
Okay, so this isn't like your typical sports romance where you have the MMC or the FMC. They're actually playing the sport and they're famous professional sports player. It's not like that. It's a lot of little league drama mixed in with some romantic tension. And then you also have some great scenes, and they kind of, I do these things, they're called the scenes that live rent free in my head, right? There's always a scene in most books where I'm like, I will always remember this scene. It's going to be great. And I'll even like do these things on my Instagram account that kind of highlights that scene. This is one of those scenes for me. So Diana's taking her nephew to these practices, and she has to deal with this horrendous total Karen. There's this one scene where Dallas interrupts this interaction that they're having, and he comes up to this Karen. He basically starts to stick up for Diana. Karen accuses Dallas of playing favorites, and he says to her, "I'm always going to be fair with the boys. I will play favorites with everyone else who isn't an active member of the team," referring to Diana, of course. So that doesn't make you swoon. Oh, God, it's such a good scene. I love it so much.
And is that not just the fantasy? Somebody who will always take your side.
Oh, yeah. Sticks up for you. Oh, yeah. It's great. And I can also say, so my husband coaches my son's baseball team. There is nothing sexier than a man that takes time out of his day to mold young minds to make them better ball players. I mean, I can't tell you what I love more, watching my son or watching my husband coach. in Dallas is no exception. And when he's kind of described, I kind of picture an Aaron Judge lookalike, maybe a decade older, but coaching his own kid. So anyways, the book is Wait For It by Mariana Zapata. Age gap, it's Grumpy versus Sunshine, they're neighbors. You got forced proximity, touch enemies to lovers. And in baseball terms, I consider this book a solid triple. All her books, you're going to get a little bit of spice, but it doesn't hit until about the 80 to 90% mark. So it's kind of like preseason spice. You get some for the most part. It's all built up to the regular season. Yeah. So I hope you guys get a chance to read it. And I hope all of our listeners get a chance to read it. And if you do enjoy her books, or that particular book, you should definitely check out the football book, the ice skating book. I'll probably cover those in a later episode, so I won't spoil it for us now. But for more information on this recommendation, hit me up on Instagram or Facebook. It's no_regrets_reader. Or if you have any recommendations for me, DM me because I love to hear them. I'm all about collecting sports romances, especially the obscure ones.
Awesome. Thank you, Melissa. Well, Glovelies, that is going to do it for this episode of Glove Actually. Thank you so much for joining us this week. Hallie, what are you looking forward to most this week in the world of baseball?
So this week, I am looking forward to planning out all of the games I want to go to next season because all of those dates just dropped.
Melissa, what are you looking forward to this week?
You know, I was originally looking forward to see how well Kyle Bradish does when he comes back, but now that Happy said that, I think I'm looking forward to planning out my game schedule.
Hell yeah. We love that. Definitely looking forward to planning out the 2026 season. I am going to get some graphics up so that way we can kind of keep track of our favorite teams and making sure we can follow along with those. So look forward to those. And finally, to take us out for this week, Melissa, who do you hope has fun this week?
Who do I hope has fun this week? I know I already mentioned Adley like several times, but you know, I hope Adley has fun this week. I kind of felt a little bad for him when him sitting in the dugout just watching Basayo have his first, games this week. Like, I hope he's still having fun and he's not stressing out about the future of his career because of Basayo getting signed. I hope everything works out well for him, and I hope he has, a good week and he's at least enjoying a little bit of his time on sitting on the sideline in the dugout.
Amazing. Hallie, who do you hope has fun this week?
I hope the Pittsburgh Pierogies all have fun this week. I hope that they all have so much fun during the mascot races, and I hope the girl one wins.
Oh my God. So whenever I see the mascot races on the Instagram account for the Tampa Bay Rays, I always send them to Hallie because that is legitimately her favorite part of every baseball game.
That is hilarious.
That, and if it's a minor league game, I love when the kids are being like forced to compete for stuff. I love watching the children compete.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
For like an ice cream or a t-shirt.
Yes.
Anytime they pull a child out of the stands to do anything, she's like, "Go, little kid."
Yes.
Go, little kid.
And then when they finish, I just say, "Good job, kid."
She does. That's real.
You won. Yay.
Courtney, who do you hope has fun this week?
Okay, so Cedric Mullins has still looked real sad ever since he's gone to Queens. So I really hope Cedric Mullins has fun this week, and I hope he gets the light behind his eyes back. All right, well, you heard it here. This has been Glove Actually. I'm Courtney.
I'm Hallie.
I'm Melissa.
Have a great week, Glovelies. And as always, be kind, keep it cute, and stay glovely.